Welcome to D.I.Y. Automotive School with my friend Pete and Minnie, the body shop girl. It's everything you need to know about cars and more.
Alright, what we got here, if you look right here, you can come over here and see the light. There's a contour that sweeps down like this and then it sweeps over like that. Can you come over here with the camera, please? You can see how it swoops around. That's very important to try to get that same contour the best possible way you can when you're doing something like this. We got that tack welded in there, okay? And then I went ahead and put a tack weld here. If you look at this angle right here, you can see that I went ahead and bent it the same exact angle. That's very important. I'll go ahead and fine-tune, weld all that down in there so there's no air gap, okay? And then I'll make this piece last. Now, what we've done is we actually got half the roof welded on if you come over here. These are what you call spot weld pliers, okay? Okay, what that is, that's actually a piece of copper. And then of course you got a clamp. And what you do is you clamp that on there where you're going to put the spot weld. And then you can weld that as hard as you want and it won't melt through the back side. Do you see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
Okay. And what that does, that gives you a nice secure weld so you don't have any holes. Now I see a hole right here, I got to weld that up. That's where a screw was holding it. So these are very, very handy if you can even find them, you know. They're nice little pliers to have. I got 4 of them, that's all you need. You don't need a whole bunch of them. 2 or 3 of them is all you need because you can just move them as you go. So we got all this spot weld. You can see how many spot welds actually hold this thing on. Look at that. Okay, that's a lot of spot welds. I'll come back and grind these down just like I did our drip rail right here. So if you look at this side here, Minnie, this is the finished side. Almost, we'll say semi-finished. You can see how this all looks. This is before we started, okay? And that's what it looks like. There you go. Wow. This has been a very big job. It's been a whole week job. This has been...
Doing it while you're sick job?
Yeah, sick. This has been a, let's see, 8, 9... This is a 10-day job. I've been working on this job for 10 days, replacing the roof on this car. So this is a major job, and this is basically for your knowledge, not for you. You can learn how to do this if you have the right facilities and tools and gut feeling that you can do it. If you don't, forget it. Because if you fuck this up, you're screwed.
It's a big undertaking.
This job right here will screw your restoration up if you don't know what you're doing. You can go ahead and put your top on, but if you don't weld it down properly and know how to weld it back and forth this way and the other, what's going to happen is you're going to warp your roof. You'll have warps in it, it'll be twisted and bent and everything else. This is a big job, this is a major job, okay? This is actually a bigger job than putting a quarter panel on a car, Minnie. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, I'd say so.
You know, it's like gluing down the rails, okay? You know, that's something that most people wouldn't even think of doing. You have to glue the reinforcement rails to the top so you don't have your vibration, okay? If you look up inside there, you can see now that that's all been treated and coated with Por 15. And once again, if the owner wants to come back, this has looks like a, you know, mild rust. If he wants to come back when he comes down here, he can paint that with the leftover stuff. I don't care. I'm not doing it.
You have to.
Okay? This roof will last longer than the original roof just because I put the Por 15 on it. You know, this is Christmas break. This is New Year's Eve. This is a time for celebration. And it's also a time to get the fucking shit done. To get her done and go home so we can celebrate the beautiful new year that's coming up for everybody. And now you're making me holler, Trevor, and my throat's getting sore.
Quit hollering then.
Okay. You don't have to roll your eyes at me like that. Why did you roll your eyes at me like that?
Because you're hollering for no reason.
Well, I shouldn't even be working. I feel like a dog.
You look like one too.
I know. I'm an ugly bastard. We'll be back next year with this story. This will be a beautiful story to finish out for the new year. We got Minnie that's working today. And it's 70 degrees out and she's wearing overalls and a hat. Oh, wow. Now she's going to take her hat off.
Well, I was a little bit cold in the wind.
So how do you feel about working on New Year's Eve? What do you think about that idea?
Just another day. We always work on New Year's Eve. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Day, Thanksgiving.
Well, we worked at Christmas Eve.
What?
We worked on Christmas Eve, didn't we?
Yeah, I didn't want to, but yeah.
Top's looking good. I like the way it's coming out, and it's going to be a great car when we're all done. There you go. Take it easy. We'll see you when this job's done. Bye.
Thanks for watching D.I.Y. Automotive School. Classes don't stop till you know everything.